we go. We're recording.
Alright. What I'm trying to do is see if I can remember how we get that details up. Where is it? Network.
Hi guys.
Hello. We're just playing with PlayStation 3 to try and get on the internet on it.
We're playing.
It's a playing day today. In a moment, we're going to go and play some Portal on my Xbox, aren't we?
We are.
We're just trying to.
It's a day off today because we've both been working really hard.
What we're trying
busy.
to do is find out how to get on the internet on this thing. PlayStation Network. Is that it?
You know what? I ought to get a stall that this size. We could do reviews and stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because the problem is you got them in copyright, haven't you? Of like showing this stuff.
What is it?
Please give us 5 stars. We wish you a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. I have no idea. Oh, hang on.
How's your tea?
The Essential Guide to Yoga.
How's your tea?
It's very nice. Yes, this is another episode of Tea with T&G. Cheers.
Earl Grey today.
Earl Grey. Yes.
Earl Grey. Who else drinks Earl Grey? Picard, isn't it? Is it Picard?
Jean-Luc Picard.
Picard, Star Trek.
Tea, hot. Earl
You're
Grey.
a big Star Trek fan, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
You got every? Is it true you got every episode somewhere?
No.
Well, the next gen you did, didn't you?
Next gen I had that I used to have.
This is really you'll love this. You will love. I did this on my Xbox. Get your iPhone. But firstly, you got to get yourself signed in. You are gonna. This is gonna blow you away, mate.
Really?
I do this all the time.
Okay.
Firstly, sign in, right? So if I click on sign in,
okay,
and then that's what you need. How did you
do
do that?
It just appeared.
Yeah, that'll do.
Play on this phone, my TV.
Ah, that's better.
Ah,
That'll work.
Connection successful.
Now play a video. Try and find. Pick one of the honest guys ones if you got it, or anything which is played. Right. So now what you can do from there, you'll see the window playing in here. You can control the video in here.
That's a good quality as well. Before it used to be blocky and horrible. Yeah.
So you can fast forward this or rewind it.
Ow.
Well, I don't know. You should actually.
Tea with THG. There we go. Tea with THG.
Look. You need to. Well, what I was hoping to get was a list of comments on here. Do you know what I mean?
So, yeah. Get them then.
That's what I'm trying to do.
You have to go to.
What's this?
Yeah, it's not a touch screen. I wish it was.
No.
That's a lot of faffing around to get there, but we got there in the end. That's brilliant. That means I can now watch my videos because normally I watch them on this.
Yeah, that's no good. You got telly beside, didn't you?
That's brilliant.
That's much better. Yeah, I was well impressed when I did it the first time as well.
Okay.
But I still don't quite see how we're supposed to. I was hoping that you'd have the comments come up. Because I think on my one I can. There must be a way. There must be a way you can do it.
There we go. And we can get on with our THG thing now. Okay, right. I've got all our comments. Well, that was a very. We're going to go through every single comment from the very first Tea with THG.
Right.
And this is the second Tea with THG. Yeah.
Yeah.
So one's from Alex Thomas.
And then it'll appear on the screen, wouldn't it?
Only if I can really be asked to write it in, because it takes a long time.
Copy and paste is a fantastic tool.
There's a lot of text here. Actually, copy and paste would be good. Okay. Right, Alex says, I really should be finishing off my A-level coursework for tomorrow, but instead I've decided to watch half an hour YouTube video instead. Watch a half-hour YouTube video. Anyway, I like this idea. I look forward to seeing more.
Fantastic.
Cool.
You should be concentrating on your homework.
Yeah, now get on with your homework. Okay.
I think at the end of the day, sometimes, as long as you've got some of this sort of stuff in the background, I suppose, but got to focus on your...
When I was studying, I couldn't not have at least some music on. Headphones or something.
Two old gits waffling in the
yeah.
background. I don't know.
That's true.
Sometimes I listen. Like, this is quite nice. So I listen to some music, or because I do a lot of trading, I'll have like chill out music playing in the background for me.
I tend to do a lot when I'm working. I'll put something on the background. Although I tend to watch YouTube lecture type videos, educational videos, and I'll have those on the background, some sort of learning in the background, which is quite good.
What was like subliminal type stuff? So you won't actually
no proper like lectures, people doing lectures and stuff. But I just
how can you concentrate on what you're doing and then listen to that at the same time? Because basically, if you're let's say you're reading something, you're learning something, and I can do that if there's someone talking, giving different information. Because
I just take it in subconsciously or something.
I suppose if you're doing a manual task, if you're like making your covers or something, then that's fine because you're then subconsciously doing that. You're not thinking about doing that, but thinking about that.
Yeah.
So that works.
Yeah, it's a distraction. There's a car just pulled up. Of course, throwing off some heat. Slight heat.
He's coming in, reversing back out.
He's got a big bag.
No, at the minute.
Right, there's one here from Original Cork. Speaking of Middle Earth, did we speak of Middle Earth in the last one? We ought to watch the last one because I can't remember what we talked about. I think we covered loads of things, didn't we? Speaking of Middle Earth, what do you think about the Hobbit movie?
Fantastic. I preferred that. I of all the ones I've seen. Well, God, did you see that? Did that in slow motion playback?
What, you mean like this?
that was great. I know what I should have done then. I should have had something like a little badge, like 10, 8. Anyway, that would have been a good. Is that our pizzas? No. All right. Yeah, The Hobbit. I actually I enjoyed all the previous films. Well, actually, they're set after, aren't they? The Lord of the Rings ones. But this one just felt like all those condensed into one film. I found a lot of action. It started off slowly, then it was like constant movement, action. I loved it.
I felt I was watching Lord of the Rings.
It was pretty much the same.
It was all a bit. I mean, it was good. I enjoyed all the visuals, but it was very samey.
But Radagast was awesome. I want to be Radagast.
Which one was that?
He was the old dude that ran around in the forest chasing squirrels.
Oh yes, brilliant. Yeah.
That is you, isn't it?
I'm just thinking that is.
Give him another 100 years or something.
Not quite sure about the birds. On my head.
His magic, keep himself alive. Rick is Radagast.
Minus the nest.
You got to have a screenshot of like Radagast just appear on the screen. Like a really crazy picture of Sylvester McCoy, like that. Rick Radagast.
Side by side comparison.
So yeah, we really enjoyed that film. I'm looking forward to the next one. What's it? Desolation of Smaug? Is that next one?
Yeah.
That's
right.
Authority. Yeah, I think it's Desolation of Smaug is the next one, and then the final one, which I've actually put back a bit because it was supposed to be coming out in July next year. They've actually put it to the end. No. Yes. No. Yeah. No. No. Hang on. December is Desolation of Smaug, which is the second one. And then it was going to be July next year. It was going to be there and back again, but they're actually moving that to December the following year. So every year. What?
I'm just going to move that camera a little bit. Actually, no, you'll be all right. I'm just wondering if you've just got the top of your head in the bottom of the screen. I think you'll be all right.
I'm not going to be like concave, am I?
I'm just saying the centre of the camera is sort of pointing there, which is about halfway between my head and your head. So I think we'll.
Oh, we're not going to get the screen in then.
Yeah, no, it's got a screen in. Well, we'll find out when I edit it. But I think I'm just trying height-wise because it's got wide, but it's not particularly. It will sort of get
so
like that.
Just see me here then.
That's what I'm thinking. You get the top of my head chopped off, and your head, bottom of your head down on the bottom of the screen there. That could be quite funny. All right. So anyway, he also said this is Original Cork's comment. He also said a suggestion for new THG series, film reviews. After watching a good movie, turn the camera on, sit down and digest the film, chatting. Would love something like that.
That's a great idea. The only downside is that I pretty much watch anything. He when he watches Bambi.
there is a bit of... Well, yeah, the problem is you've got completely different tastes in films.
Well, no, I like anything. I like
power, shoot, gun, die.
No, I like them. I do like those sort of films, but I like. But then again,
typing.
But see, you like all the anime stuff, didn't you? I cannot get into that at all.
Anime's brilliant. It's
apart from the really ultra violent stuff. I don't mind that stuff.
See, I like the non-killing stuff. I like the kind of.
Don't you find it a bit cutesy though?
Yeah, I quite like that.
A bit girly.
I don't know. I like the stuff where not a lot happens. I like the quiet movies where not a lot happens, but it's all about the characters and the character development and stuff like that. Obviously, there's
out of interest. How did you find that film Avatar?
Well, it was like any other war film with the same dance, different song. Same song, different dance.
So that is the Last of the Mohicans, Dances with Wolves type thing blended into like a war film.
No. Dances with Wolves was much deeper because it was all about the psychological character development and how you got this like stereotypical sort of image going on with I know what I mean.
Got it.
but it was much deeper than Avatar was. Just it wasn't as deep. The war films and stuff, it's just all like bad guys killing the good guys or good guys killing the bad guys, whereas I prefer a bit more of a story to it, and a bit more of a emotive connection there.
Bambi.
Does that make any sense?
Actually, Bambi was a good film. I quite enjoyed that when I was about 5.
I don't think I've ever watched it. Actually,
never watched Bambi?
No, I'm not. I don't want to see it. Thanks all the same.
When's your birthday?
Yeah.
Get a special edition Bambi.
Shall I tell him?
What?
This man has a birthday. Coming up.
We all have birthdays.
Tuesday.
Yeah, my birthday's on Tuesday. I'll be 25.
I bought him a pizza.
Yeah, I'm waiting for it.
Well, he hasn't arrived yet. It's
I was just watching those kids kicking stuff by your van.
Ooh. I know, get away. They're not kids. They're grown-ups.
Grunts.
Orcs. Okay, so film reviews.
Yeah, it's
possible one for the future.
If we like today, we're thinking of going around the house and playing a game, aren't we?
Yeah, called
Portal 2. Portal 2. Great game, love it. But we're going to try the cooperative stuff. We were even thinking about the idea of possibly trying board games. Well, we remember talking about it ages ago.
When were we doing that?
Ages ago we talked about we might do it. We'd play a board game. You can't remember.
Actually, I vaguely recollect.
That's why I bought Risk out last time. We started to play it. We were going to film ourselves playing Risk or something. And then
you think of anything duller to watch? How would you not want to go on holiday with someone who
brought Monopoly as well?
Yeah. Monopoly. It normally ends up over fisticuffs.
Actually, I got Star Wars Monopoly.
No,
and
really?
I got Lord of the Rings Monopoly as well.
Oh, we might have to have a dabble with that.
Yeah,
that'd be cool.
They're a bit more interesting.
To get Shannon on
You're not buying Bart Lane, you're buying a Death Star.
Yeah.
Fucking Hoth, the Ice Planet and stuff like that, So it's a bit more interesting.
That'd be awesome.
TIE fighters moving around.
And you realise that the entire evening will be taken up with us doing our impressions, Darth Vader impressions.
I'm talking about Star Wars. What do you think of the new films coming out? And they got all of the old characters. Don't tell me. Don't tell me you do not know about the latest films.
Is this where George Lucas sold off to Disney? So he doesn't care what happens to it now.
Well, he sold off to Disney, but he's still got creative input on what's happening. And what this is the continuation of the saga past the last one.
To be honest, it's all cha-ching now. Here we go, little beat-up car.
What I was going to say was all the original cast are in it. Mark Hamill,
really?
Harrison Ford, Carrie Fisher, reprising their roles of Luke Skywalker.
Is this film sponsored by Zimmer?
I was going to say it's only a Posters version, but the thing though, in the storyline they're going to play their ages. So if they're 60 in real life, they'll be 60 in the storyline.
Pizza.
Pizza's here. Kids. Is that our pizza?
Yeah.
Well, we're going to pause our little adventures.
You carry on talking.
We've got nothing to talk about.
I'm going to get pizza.
Oh, my pizza.
Yeah, that is there's everybody's. What's his name's there?
I'm just thinking of food, to be honest. And just chilling out, watching fish. Welcome to Rickworld. Oh, that smells nice.
There you go. Happy birthday.
Thank you very much.
I'm not sure which is which. One's vegetarian. This is yours. I've gone vegetarian, so.
So these. This is from.
Vegetarian pizza.
Oh, it's a square.
Yeah.
So, are they all squares, are they?
Hmm?
Are they all squares, are they?
No, there's some round ones in there as well.
So what? So So what ones have I got? This is Mexican.
You got the hot one.
Yeah, Mexican.
I've got
chicken hot one.
The vegetarian deluxe. Okay. Mick Walker. I have a few questions. What do you guys do for a living? How long have you been friends? And why won't Rick put the heating on so Kev can take his coat off? Keep up the good work. Looking forward to the next one. Everybody keeps asking me what do I do for a living.
Rick is a playboy.
He just, part-time gigolo. Yeah, right.
Currently I hold a full-time job. I work for DHL in a big distribution centre for B&Q basically. I do that, but I also do stuff on the side, like part-time, where I'm developing stuff for you, isn't it? That we're doing, which is like more of a long-term thing with future goals, and trading as well. So I do forex trading, but only very very small amounts of cash because I haven't got a lot of it. So it's a case of building it up slowly. But then again, it's working out quite well that I can see myself giving up my job within a couple of years. Get my mortgage.
Things are going to get interesting over the next few years.
Oh yeah. I'll get my mortgage paid off. But that's the only reason I'm keeping in my job, because I've got financial commitments, other ones as well. Get that sorted out, and then I'll be concentrating on the stuff with yourself, which is really internet-based stuff we do, isn't it? Websites and things.
Got numerous little web-based enterprises which just form multiple streams of income, which is the only way to go.
Yeah.
You need to earn, if you want to get out the rat race, you want to earn money whether you're awake or asleep. So you have to set things up.
Well, you can't rely on a job, because bottom line is, for myself, I've been in full-time employment before. I thought it was an insecure job, lost it, made redundant. Then you put in a position, oh God, what do you do now? You fall back, you go back into the same, you're trying to find full-time work again. And you realise when you're doing it, you're still at the mercy of the people that's employing you.
There's no such thing as
realistically, you are just there to fulfil their needs and desires and their wishes, their dreams. And ultimately, if you've got dreams and things in yourself, you've got to take responsibility for your life. And you've got to work out how to bring about those things yourself. Yeah.
What made you realise that?
What's that?
At what point did you realise working for someone else was a bit of a futile exercise?
A couple of years ago.
What was your defining moment?
Which is realising you're doing something you don't want to be doing. Working somewhere you don't want to be working.
Because a lot of people say, I've got no choice.
It's just everyone's got. That's it. But then again, that is why years ago you put the way you're doing your things. It wasn't instant. People think it's instant riches or instant things. You've got to build up. It's like planting the acorn. We planted our acorn in the ground several years ago, and it's now starting to turn into an oak tree. So in a couple more years, it's going to be a.
It is. It's about putting up the work. You have to put the work in up front.
Yeah, and you do it part time as well. Most people say, "I can't do it because I've got a full time job." What do you do in your part time? What do you do when you're not working? Guarantee you're playing games, watching telly, or just doing nothing. Whereas if you give a little bit of your time towards a goal, for financial independence in the long term, if you keep to be proactive and doing stuff over time, consistently over time, it's like basically exactly the same metaphor as like tending your garden, isn't it? If you just let it rot and go to, it'll basically that's what it's going to be like forevermore, isn't it? Whereas if you plant your seeds and you tend it and you sow it and you maintain it, you can have a nice garden at the end of it.
You reap what you sow.
That's it. And that's exactly the same thing. It's basically parallels in life and everything is exactly the same, isn't it?
It is true. But yeah, it's of course the one thing is if you do the same thing every day but you expect things to be different. Who was it that's come up with that?
Can't remember.
But you've got to do things differently to what you're doing now in order for things to change. I mean, it's pretty logical, but so many people doesn't register, because again, that's the way society conditions us.
A lot of it is because it's just the way you're educated, isn't it?
That's what I mean.
Following examples of your parents or what people around you, what they're doing.
But the worst,
they tell you that what you're doing is wrong if you're trying to do something different, and it makes people get out of fear, just give up.
Well, the worst way of earning money is to exchange your time for money. I mean, there's basically 3 ways to earn money, isn't there? You exchange your time for money, which is the worst way. Then there's the other way, which I can't remember. I had the 3. You create something,
create a service or a product
that will
benefit other people,
that will go on earning, whether you're awake or asleep,
like a book.
Or the third way is investments, but you have to be good at that.
I'm doing the investment stuff. You're doing the books.
But I was reading a thing not so long ago about sorry, talking with my mouthful here. How people spend their money, and generally speaking, the poorer people will spend the money as soon as they got it. The middle classy type people will generally spend their money on liabilities like car loans, house loans, things like that. And it's generally only the people that are well off will spend their money on future investments and on other things that will generate more income.
There you go. You argue the case that people normally are living hand to mouth, in the sense that you go and earn a wage at your job, and like you say, when you get it, you spend it to keep your existence, really, isn't it? And you're stuck in like it's the rat race, isn't it? You're just stuck in a trap.
Well, that is the rat race. That's the definition.
That's why you have to try to think of ways of getting out of that. You know, sometimes you're still in. You know, like I'm doing. I'm still in the mill, but all the time I'm building stuff on the side. You know, it'll start to get eventually get me out completely. You know, I've got time frames. It's on target. You know, and my mortgage will be paid off. Well, if I realistically, it's about 5 years. The rest of my mortgage, I might really get it done quicker. If that's the case, and that's a big chunk of that gone, of my financial commitment gone, and then it's just really, you know, it's basically halved what I got to pay out. So then I can easily live off the stuff that we're bringing in with the stuff we're going to be doing in the future, and the trading. You know, see what the future holds, isn't it?
So, I think that's thoroughly answered that question. What's the next one? Richard B. I know what you mean about royalty-free music, although I'm not always after slow music. There always seems to be a limited supply of decent royalty-free accompanying music that's just right, loopable if necessary. So far I've tried to avoid reusing the same track too often, as if people watch a lot of videos on your channel it will start to get repetitive. It's true, royalty-free music is a bit of a stumbling block for me, getting the right music to fit the video. I had a library of royalty-free music that I bought, a big library, and then I started using it. It turns out that the places that I bought the royalty-free music from had started registering it with all these companies that then flag up your music and say, "Oh, you know."
So is that legal? Well, if you
it's legal, but it does mean you can't put any monetization on your videos because
then they sold you under false pretenses, didn't they?
Well, yeah. But the thing is, it's a lot of grey area in royalty-free music. Basically, if they choose, all they've done is sold you a license. If they choose to register that and get royalties off any of your videos, they can do that. Although you can contest it, and normally they'll release it. But it's like the Wild West out in royalty-free land at the moment. It really is.
Of course, you get a keyboard and try and make some yourself.
Well,
or computer music and get some of those sequences.
The last few videos I put up on Rick Van Man, I've actually used my own music. Just because I haven't got that fuss of going through the contesting process. Nighttime Demon, loving it. Hope we see a few more of these. Also, maybe discuss some recent news events in future episodes.
As if you watch the bloody news.
I don't watch the news. It's all doom and gloom.
I do it because of my trading, so I'm always keeping up to date on world.
I'll keep an eye on it now and again. If something's going on, I'll have a quick look. But to be honest, I just,
Most recent thing is North Korea threatened nuclear war against the United States.
Oh, have they? When was that?
Last week. Try the news, check the news there.
They just want some subsidies and payoffs, don't they?
Well, it's all tied together with these recent sanctions against them, and the fact that America and South Korea are doing a massive drill against them soon as well.
It's all posturing. I mean, my mum, she always says, we were always going to get blown up right through history. In the 70s and the 60s and the 80s.
Can't live in fear, can
you? There. Just a case of got to get on with it, Hopefully, the people in control aren't mad enough to actually push the button.
When you've got a 28-year-old leader of a country that plays computer games and is, in control of a massive army, that's a challenge you got, isn't it? So weird over there. Well, I think that's just the way we're told it is. So
I was going to say that's how we're told. We don't know. Sparky Projects. Thanks for inviting me into your living room and share a coffee. Have you thought about streaming? You could record what you do at the same time as streaming, like Justin TV. It has a chat window, but people need an account to chat. But you could get an alternative chat service that only needs a username, something like Freenode IRC. I use it myself. You could have something off camera monitoring IRC questions. Actually, we used to do a live feed on Stickcam, didn't we, on the camcorder Bandits?
Which recently closed down, actually.
It did, didn't it?
Last
yeah.
One, yeah.
But to be honest, it was always a disaster because...
It was good fun.
Yeah,
a lot of people.
It was a good laugh.
People turn up.
But we spent most of the time, so it would be on there like 3 hours or whatever, we spent most of it going, can you hear us now? Can you hear? Well, how about now? Oh, there's a delay, look, because we're saying this, and then you're not... And it was just... It was like... Do you remember...
I think it'd be better... That sort of Stickcam thing would have been better if it'd been more of a... We tried to be more interactive. You talking to them, they talk back to you. If you had done it for like a TV show you're watching live, it would work better. We were just watching. But then again, we had no content to provide, did we? We were just talking amongst ourselves.
We were just talking rubbish most of the time.
And people don't want to watch that. But maybe now, maybe the technology is better. Maybe it does work out that you can actually talk to people better in real time.
Problem is, if it's going out live, the beauty of being able to edit is if you say anything a bit wrong, you can chop it out.
That's always a disadvantage. We used to have some funny bleeping machines, didn't we? Or a Stickcam, we press a button and it'd like just blank the screen or whatever. We could.
I don't remember that. I think we had a few little jingles. You could hit a button and it'd play a jingle, which we kept doing. And everybody kept getting fed up with them. Five Hearts TV. Five Hearts TV.
Right.
I don't know. I kind of prefer those fly-on-the-wall driving videos because both of you seem more comfortable and natural while you're in the van. How about tea with THG, but the angle is that you stop someplace new or random each time and enjoy tea and a chat. That's totally a possibility on the cards.
Well, bottom line is, when we're at the moment, we're somewhere different now than when we filmed the last one, and that's probably going to be the key thing. We have tea with THG. It'll be tea with THG anywhere, and we'll probably develop it over the thing anyway.
I'll say I'm between vans at the moment. I've just got a new van, or it hasn't arrived yet. I'll get it next week. I'm not going to say what it is yet, but the van's bigger, so obviously I'm hoping to do a build in the back like the old van, which gives us a chance so we can go out anywhere then. And make a cup of tea and sit in the back and have a chat. That'd be good. Pamela Bigsby, you guys are just adorable. Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Started watching this and wasn't going to finish because it was half an hour, but I just couldn't stop. Oh, I wasn't going to finish because it was half an hour, but just couldn't stop. Now it's late and I have to teach in the morning. Sorry about that. Okay, also I'm going to start practicing my ukulele so I can help you out with the meditation music. Nice one.
Send us some samples.
I'm not sure ukulele music is quite the...
Well, send us some samples and we'll see what we can use it for.
You say ukulele, all I can think of is, what's his name? When I'm cleaning windows. That guy, what's his name? George someone.
Twangy.
Yeah.
Formby.
John Formby.
Yeah.
Scudo Camper. That's the guy that's got a van, same as my little van at the moment. He's done it as a little motorhome.
I've seen some videos, yeah.
Look forward to the next cuppa. The teapot prop sounded like a good idea. Actually, I really ought to get a teapot, but mind you, it depends where we are, because obviously it might not be a place to perch it. But
that could be the feature.
They could actually
the continuity, the same thing they use on every clip. Like today, we're eating pizzas, which is different. We had a cup of tea to start with.
I'll get a teapot for the van.
All right,
if there's enough room.
Get a talking teapot. It could be a talking teapot. Give it a character.
Like the annoying orange. Oh God, could you imagine that? Actually,
I dropped some on your floor somewhere.
That'd be really difficult to what's the name? No,
can't see it.
Just don't squish it in. It's a white carpet. Well, it's a cream carpet. Go on from Mark here. Break 1. He's a local lad. He lives in the same town as us.
We all get him in here with us then.
Look forward to the next cuppa. The teapot props. Oh, that I got muddled up here. Scudo Camper didn't say about the teapot. Scudo Camper said, "I think what you forgot is Vlogger's Block." Nice idea, guys. I'm putting the kettle on. Okay, and then it was Break Mark that said, "I look forward to the next cuppa. The teapot sounded like a good prop."
See, he can't concentrate if he's doing more than one thing.
I'm multitasking. I'm reading
to eat and read
and eating. It don't work.
And talk. So his head might explode in a minute.
Scudo Camper also said, "I enjoyed the 30-minute chat. I forgot to drink my tea." No. Oh well.
In fact, my tea got cold. I have to have another one in a minute.
Mr. Joe's video blogs. This is a great idea. Enjoyed the 30 minutes, and we'll look forward to the next.
Cheers, Joe.
Cheers, Joe. Have you thought about doing these episodes as a live hangout on Google?
Once again, it comes back down to
YouTube.
The previous comment we had about the live blog feed. Possibility is worth trying. If it's any good, we can have a go. Not commitment on time. We're not going to say we'll do it for hours, but we can have a go for like half hour.
So don't forget, we've also got the time
differences.
Yeah. So we worked out we'd have to do something about it's about 6 o'clock in the evening in order for it to be about 11 o'clock in the morning over in America.
Yeah.
Or we could do one like 8 o'clock in the evening here. That'd be like just after lunchtime.
Well, basically, we'd go where the biggest demand was. So if it worked out that most people that joined us happened to be coming from America, it would make sense for us to time it around the times when most people would want to be there. If, however, as more people were from Europe, then we'd time it for them. Or Australia. Basically, look at where the people are want to spend time with you.
The thing is, if we want to do American tea time, that means we'd be set up at like 1 o'clock in the morning.
So be it. As long as I'm not on early, it's the following day.
Okay, this is from Blondon, halfway down.
All I can see is my reflection.
Blonde NDN.
Oh yeah, blonde London. London.
Okay.
London.
This was great fun, sitting here smiling and giggling. Thanks for the visit.
Shame we can't. Do you like pizza? Shame we can't join us. So it's quite big. And I get on with pizza, by the way.
Nice, actually. I'm really enjoying it.
Well, yeah, you eat more than I have. It's very nice. Quite hot. This one, Mexican chicken one. This one, with jalapeno peppers on it. Lovely.
Okay, Jeff T. You guys should make weekly episodes of this. No tea for me. Is beer okay?
Yeah. In fact, we're thinking about doing a beer exclusive episode one day and look at the gradual decline.
That could be fun. I look forward to that.
Maybe New Year's, maybe.
Maybe that'll polish off a bottle of wine. That'd be good. Or two. Gadgets and Wheels.
That would definitely need to be edited though, wouldn't it?
Maybe. I don't know. I wouldn't do that one live.
No.
Right, Gadgets and Wheels. This is Chris. This is Chris Dyson, who does my voiceovers on the Rick My Man channel.
All right. Excellent guy, yeah.
Hello, THGers. A good idea, I think. Be good to see you doing this out and about when the weather gets better.
I agree.
Yeah, absolutely. One idea might be to do some outdoor type things like THG in a boat, THG cycling, a THG wash the van, or THG DIY.
THG bungee jumping, THG scuba diving, THG drag racing. That'd be excellent. I can't get him out of his car, out of his van at the moment. We're working on it.
Yeah. Or you could visit some tea rooms but it depends on how brave you are at talking to people around you.
We nearly did that, didn't we? Last year we were going to a whole series. We were going to drive around the country, going to different tea rooms and like just chatting and giving reviews of where we went to.
We can still do that. There's loads and loads of Cotswoldy type villages that have nothing but tea rooms.
We'll do that then. I think it makes sense, doesn't it? Tea with THG, come on.
I think we see a potential theme here.
Yeah, definitely. Excellent. Good idea, that one.
Okay, thanks for the suggestion, Chris. This is from Christine, Craft Some More 315. I like. This is great, guys. It's like being there with you both, having the conversations we used to have with you in the van when Rick and Kev would sit at the table in the back of the van and just talk with us. It feels like old times again. Only better because you have a couch to sit on and heat in the house.
Well, yeah.
Or in this case, a stool
we're always
and a
comfortable.
Chair.
We always make ourselves nice and comfy before we start filming, don't we? Although, as you may have noticed, Christine, I have the plush and nicer chair this time. This is the first.
No, I've got the hard stool.
If you look at any of our clips where I'm like camping, I'm always the one that's like living in the cubby hole or living in the thing on the side. He always has a plush palace.
It's his birthday treat.
It's my birthday treat. So I've got a birthday chair and a birthday pizza.
I should have put some candles in it, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
Okay, so make yourselves comfy on the couch. We'll go get our tea, coffee, whatever else we want, and we will meet you back here again for the next episode. Thanks, guys. Christine.
Thank you.
Okay, Cactus Ross. Great video. I have only just stopped cringing at the sound of my voice. Oh yeah, that's what I was talking about in the last one.
Yeah.
Is that Rick's Zoom H2? Yeah, in the last video we had the Zoom H2. We've got the Zoom H1 today.
We're on the GoPro at the back, aren't we?
Yeah, recording on the GoPro and Zoom H1 to do the sound. I would be up for a combined meditation thing. Yeah, we were talking about a live meditation, weren't we? I like the guided visualization videos. A harp sound might be a good one to use, I agree. If you can get hold of it. Also,
actually, you should just do stuff with panpipes as well.
Panpipes are cheesy. They're
no, I don't think
1980s cheesy.
No, if it's done right. Or subtly, not overly done. So you can bring them in, you know.
No, they're cheesy.
This is cheesy.
Yes, this is very cheesy actually. I'm trying to give up on cheese, but today I'm having an off day. Yes, it's a birthday thing. You also could experiment with Rick's Native American flute. Not quite there yet.
Not a chance.
No. Kev, have you got a channel of your own at the moment? You could always make a mini advert for other channels and then use them as interludes.
Well, yes. Well, I've got channels, but I haven't posted videos on for about several years. You know, like I said, I've still got the original one, Sniper K2X, Sniper K2XX. That was there from day one when YouTube came around, pretty much.
That's the one that got me into YouTube.
Yeah. But I haven't posted on that one for a while. Then I've had a variety of other little ones. And then Kevlogs I set up because I was going to start to do daily vlogs and I was going to use it like a trading vlog. Well, what I was going to do was do a trade log. So all the trades I was doing, I'd talk about it. But that's what panned out. I never really sort of went into that. I never know. I may do it in the future. I may you know, maybe that could be what my speciality could be. I want to do like a channel specifically on that area, for people that want to learn how to do it. And they can follow what I'm doing.
I was going to say, if you start doing activity on YouTube, we'll obviously let people know where you are.
Exactly what the relevant thing is, because there are people that are interested in doing it, and I'm doing all right. I make consistent profits, but at the moment I haven't got the money to trade properly and do it full time. But that time will come. I'll probably seek investors in that point then. Rick.
I've been wiped out at the moment.
Oh, yeah, you lost your van, yeah. How's your silver going anyway?
Not brilliant.
No, I don't think so.
That's $5 an ounce at the moment.
Well, yeah, so the answer question, yes, I have got channels. Most of the channels I've done, to be honest, or most of the YouTube activity I've done, I've always done with Rick anyway, because Rick is well into this. I tend to have other hobbies and activities away from this.
He does things more constructive.
Yeah.
Okay, Sheila, 6325. I actually got a cup of coffee and sat with you guys. What Cheers. Great fun. I loved it. You did miss one point. you're talking now about the calming videos and laughing and howling, and that is what you guys are best at. The laughing, being crazy. Oh, and some of the people you have suggested I have really enjoyed, and it was not a waste of time.
Well, that's what we used to have the Camcorder Bandits for originally, wasn't it? We just all the wacky ideas, but film it.
A mad outlet channel.
I got a feeling that this could potentially become like the Camcorder Bandits in a sense of, well, anything goes up on here.
This is where we can do our wacky stuff.
Yeah. But that, I agree with you. Yeah, it's good. Good comment, that.
I really felt at home, and would love to hear some of your personal goals, not health-wise, but to accomplish. Things you want to excel at.
Oh, I've got my full of cheese.
My ultimate goal is an Earth ship.
What's an Earth ship?
It's like an Earth sanctuary, a place where you can go and live in total harmony with the Earth without any distractions.
Well, you all know what my goal is to be. You know, I want to get myself completely financially free from my mortgage, which is the biggest bind I've got at the moment. And realistically, even if I just kept on paying the minimums on that, I'd have that done in 5 years, which isn't a lot of time, really. But after that, then it's plain sailing. And all the stuff that I'm doing, all the endeavours that we're doing on the side, and the trading that I'm doing, is putting me in a position where I can see my goal fulfilled already. It's there, and I've just taken my steps gradually towards it. And it's basically just a matter of time. You know, you've seen it, haven't you? You know what I'm talking about.
Is it all the bricks, the foundations being laid?
And it's a lot of graft we've done. That's the key thing. It's about, you know, the ultimate thing of success is in the face of adversity, you just keep on keeping on, don't you? You never give up, and that's why most people it does my head in when people say about people that are very successful. Oh, that was just luck. Oh, they're lucky. Oh, that's just fluky. You don't realise every other person, well, the vast majority, not everyone, some have been lucky, but the vast majority have got their successes by a lot of gruel and hard work. Actually, most of them have, haven't they? And all they've done is they've had failure after failure after failure, and then suddenly a couple of successes that take them like snowball. You know,
it's the failures you learn most from, and that's where you.
It's like a missile direction, isn't it? Yeah.
Exactly what I was going to say. Yeah, when you fire a missile. It's no good. What was it? That example they used with that? Was it the Patriot
cruise missile? Yeah.
It can literally go and knock on the door of its target.
Yeah, it gets pinpoint accuracy. But what it does makes it knows where it is. It knows where it's got to get to, and it fires off. What happens is it changes its course as certain factors hit it, like the wind direction or. Basically,
but it's got to be in flight.
Yeah,
in order to be. Yeah. See, most people fail to launch.
I'll do it.
They keep aiming
when I've got this, or when I've got that, or when this happens, or when my scenario changes that. You know, but for myself, see, I know I'm in a full-time job, right? But I know what my goals are. I know what I want to achieve, and I know the steps that I need to take to do it. And all you do, it's like a blueprint. You follow the steps one day after another, and you just see the results working out the way they're supposed to. If they're not working out the way they're supposed to, that's when you do a course direction and you change it and you have a look at it, keeping the same goal what you're aiming for, but just if that strategy hasn't worked, you change it a little bit and you just keep tweaking. As long as you're
but you do it in flight.
Yeah, as long as you do like a constant curve going up. It's like when my trading results, right? When I first started trading, it was like this: down, up, down. It was all over the place. Now it does this, which is a natural curve. So I get down drawdowns as well, but bottom line is that the general direction is continually in the right way because I'm following the set path of the patterns, the strategies that I'm using. You're just following the blueprint. That's all you're doing consecutively over and over and over and over again, and that follows across every element of life and everything you do. There's only a guideline. You just follow it, or you follow someone that's done it well before. You know, so if they say it's like standing on the shoulders of giants, isn't it? When people that have got to the top, all you're doing is you look above them, see how they've done it, and copy them. But because you got the advantage of all their experience, they've spent years gaining it. You learn it by getting on top of it. You cut your learning time down by a massive majority, a quantity, and you've also a position where you've then got a bigger view, which means you can then work out more and you can do better for yourself, which makes you get higher. It's exactly the same.
Steady on, Kev. I was getting ready to buy some Amway products. Yeah. Okay. Right, so Rhett Miller. So I had a bourbon. Is that okay? Sorry,
what's a bourbon?
It's that.
That chocolate
a bourbon.
biscuit,
No, that's a whiskey, I think. Bourbon.
Is it?
Yeah, it's that kind of.
I thought it was a biscuit.
It's that kind of a Monday.
Oh.
So yes.
Yeah, Mondays are traditionally always
tea and bourbon with THG. John Simpson. Hi, Rick and Kev. Hello. Sean being good with words.
Oh, she's a genius.
I remember in your old vids you were trying to increase your vocabulary and adding a word each week. Language can be so funny. What about these for some funny words? Doppelganger, Zeitgeist, Ornomatopoeic, Ornomat.
What does it actually mean, though?
Poetic. Onomatopoeic.
Is he even saying it right?
Ornomato.
Maybe you got to put the letters on the word, a little ball bouncing across the top of it.
Hey, this ain't karaoke, you know. But don't worry, the weather will soon be warmer. Bear in mind, he wrote this 2 weeks ago, and we've got ice cold a week ahead of us.
That's right. We're heading into spring and into summer soon.
We remain ever fingers crossed for decent weather. But then the weather will soon be warmer and you can get out. And yes, Rick, put some heat on so Kev can take his coat off. See, I told you. See, that's not his coat. That's his inside jacket. He came here in a coat.
Well, no, that is a coat. That is my
coat.
it?
Oh, you've got.
Oh, yeah, no. This is. I got all on today. I got that like my.
It's not cold in my house. I should point out.
That's because I'm used to it in my house. Because of my work, I'm always wrapped up.
We're almost at the end. Ben of Kent. Sorry, I really mustn't speak with my mouth full. So this is Ben of Kent. Good to see you both. I really like the cooking bits you used to do. Good fun, those videos. And the road trip ones are good, as I'm from Kent, and it's great to see these other places. Anyhow, good video. Thank you, Ben.
I agree. The cooking videos we used to do were they were an experiment. They were basically
were incredibly hard to make. Actually, although it looks like we're having a wild time there, they would normally take a full day
each one,
and then another full day to edit them.
Yeah.
And they were.
But they were good.
I mean, the results were great. In fact, out of all of our videos we've done, I think the cooking ones are my favourite.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Pretty much. Obviously not the meditation type ones, but generally, because I don't know, there are so much energy of them.
Yeah, so there's a lot of wackiness goes on. But the thing is, as well, you can actually follow through with us and do those videos and come up with a similar result. Once again, some of them were, but right mess.
Our results were not very good.
Yeah, well, they weren't bad. So it tasted fine, wasn't it? It's all that taste was fine.
It's all about the taste. I like
all about the taste. One of them, though, I don't know what that was all about. The smush video we done. It's just basically we made a video of all the odds and ends we had left over from a previous cooking video and made some up, and it tasted vile.
Actually, it tasted all right for the first few mouthfuls, but it was so rich. I don't think I could manage the whole lot. Okay, Handy Andy Ruskington, quality show, very similar to the Ricky Gervais show. I don't think there's a comparison there.
No, not.
In fact, I've never seen the Ricky Gervais show.
No, he's a legend. He is.
Yeah, it's very nice to be compared to a legend. Thank you. Okay, Will Boyzation. Interesting vid. That chap Kev seems a bit domineering though. Think I'll keep to the allotment vids.
Not everyone's cup of tea.
Actually, it's normally me that's talking all over Kev, so I think he was just on form.
I should say that sometimes we have noticed in our previous videos, certainly if you go back to the very initial videos on the Honest Guys, one of our challenges was learning to talk together. Because it's hard though, isn't it? If you're talking to someone, talking over, learning to pause.
Especially when you're passionate about a subject.
Yeah.
Because we're like, ooh.
That comes with experience, isn't it, after a while.
That's it, I've had enough of that.
Well, I'm struggling with this. I might just take this back and heat it up.
Yeah, sure. Okay, Dreaming of Avalon. I love these guys. This is Sean and Lynn. They live over in Ireland.
Crystals.
They're into their crystals big time. And they're just really, really nice people. Have you seen some of their videos?
Yeah. Watch them, crystals.
But whenever I watch their videos, I don't know what it is. They've just got this. I mean, sort of 20-minute long videos or that, and I'll be like, so, they've just got this relaxing vibe about the videos they do. It's brilliant. I love them. Okay, they say great video, guys. We got the dog walked, the phones were put on silent, and we had our chamomile teas ready.
Actually, I can't drink chamomile tea. Sean drinks that stuff. I think it's vile.
If you, I've got to have a little spoonful of honey. I can't do it straight.
No, it's just the smell of it makes you want to vomit.
Really?
Yeah, but
it's so relaxing.
I do like lemon, so I always carry. I try to get this food to Rick. The health benefits of having like water with lemon. So you got a glass beside you there. I say just drop some like segments of lemon in it and let it soak. And it's so revitalising.
I agree.
And it drops your pH levels. In fact, after eating that stuff, you should be drinking some of this.
I shall get some in a minute. I've got some lemons downstairs, actually. Actually, I'll take a lemon to your house and we can have a lemon at your house while we play that game. Anyway, so they had their chamomile teas. I always find chamomile tea makes you really... If you have a chamomile tea before you go to bed, it zonks you out. It's brilliant. Especially with a few drops of lavender oil, like on it in a little tray. Like concentrate. You have a really good night's sleep.
Like I say, Sean swears by the stuff.
Yeah,
she drinks it every day. Personally, I'd rather just have a hot chocolate or something like that. But
okay.
Thanks for the comment.
Yes, we have to say we felt so connected with you guys.
Cheers.
Thank you for letting us feel as if we were sitting around the table with you, friends for a cuppa and a chat.
That's what we ought to do. Actually, is get together with some of these guys. We're out on our travels. They live local, do they?
With the new van and my new head.
We've got to get his head sorted out first. The van is not a problem.
Yeah.
That's easy. It's the head.
We will see you next week, and we will bring the chocky bickies.
Fantastic.
That's good.
Don't bring the chamomile. Don't like the chamomile.
Yeah, I'm actually working at the moment on getting some hypnotherapy for my travelling legs, and so hopefully that means I'll be able to push that bubble out a bit further this summer, which would be nice.
That's it. We'll see how it goes.
We'll see how it goes. It's going to be about 6-7 weeks before
I still say you want to visualise yourself in that future position. You want to see yourself and then actually feel yourself.
That's what my hypnotherapist said.
Well, that's what I mean. See, I could do it, and I'll charge you I only charge you 30 quid an hour instead of 60. They're charging you.
Yeah. Honestly, I was really impressed. I went for my initial consultation yesterday. I was really impressed by how much she knew.
Why didn't you just watch your videos on the Honest Guys then? Your relaxation videos.
Well, it's actually because I explained to her, because she was talking about getting me into that much more chilled out state, and I said, well, I can actually do that without help, just by the accumulative effect of doing the videos once a day, and she was basically saying, yep, that's brilliant. She says, but in order to switch off what's going on in your hypothalamus and your hippocampus, you're going to need the direct programming to talk to your primitive side of your brain. And she went into it. She had a little bar graph and everything, a little dry whiteboard, and she was explaining it. And that's the first time anyone has ever sat me down and explained exactly what is going on in my head, and it made so much sense that I actually feel better. She didn't do any hypnotherapy yesterday, but I actually feel much better today than I have felt in a long time, just knowing this information. It's really good.
Surely you got a lot of that information just from reading a book, though.
It was one of those things.
She's mentioned. I've read all that anyway.
See, I've spent the last decade trying to fix this, and it hasn't worked. I've read books, done to have an actual qualified expert.
I think that's it. It's
one-on-one.
Once again, it's the power of belief. I think you believe so strongly in what it's the white coat scenario. But then if it works, you got to go with it. Carry on. But that's my take on it.
But I expect I could probably go and found this out intellectually. But what I need is someone with the confidence and the know-how and the knowledge to sit me down and say, this is how it is and this is what's going to happen.
You believe it strongly enough, it will work for you.
I agree. Well, we'll find out over the next coming weeks.
Will work. I can see it happened already. I can visualise it for you. There you go.
Okay, I'll catch that thought. Brilliant. Okay, finally, last comment from last week's video is from Sarah Noniabidnis.
Oh, that's a clever play on words, that is.
None of your business. None of your business.
Yes. I read that before. I couldn't quite. Yeah, Sarah,
Sarah,
I like
none
that.
of your business. Like it.
Fantastic.
Okay.
I like that.
Okay, I'm loving this. Listening to you guys chat is probably my favourite thing to do while drawing. Thank you for being so entertaining. Sarah, none of your business. Thank you.
That's great.
So that's all of the comments we got last week.
Oh, she's got a great voice, by the way.
Has she?
Yeah, check some of her videos out.
Let's go have a look. Isn't technology marvellous?
That's what we were going to do at one point. Is actually feature some YouTubers and things, wouldn't it? Maybe as this develops, we might even put it on some of the bigger channels like the Honest Guys, or possibly even Rick Van Manning might help some guys out. But we'll put some people up on our big display and say, check them out.
Actually, we could do that, couldn't we? Yeah.
Watch a video. What we'll do is we'll watch a video together and we'll give commentary of a video.
I'll tell you what. How about at the end of each one of these, we'll feature a channel. We'll just say, right, this is someone that deserves more.
We could do, but I think we ought to give a bit more good quality time on it.
Okay.
Well, we'll have a look. We're supposed to play. That sounds like Camp Called Bandits.
Conference thing.
This is
yes, it's Sarah.
Sarah's voice.
I'm the sophomore ambassador for my high school here in Jacksonville, which pretty much means my school is sending me.
That's a cool voice.
No, she's singing. She sings, mate. That's not that video. But it's actually
a cool voice.
Excellent...
Sorry, am I being incredibly patronising here? Let me find a.
There are some really cracking singers out there, or in fact, if she could do good meditation voice, I think. There's a couple of people I've listened to before that the voices are absolutely ideal.
I see the light.
Do you? Come back from it. Don't go to the light.
This Sarah, is it?
Yes. See, you'd like this sort of stuff because it's very anime type stuff on your kind of.
So good. It's a good voice. So, have you tried the X Factor yet?
Go for it.
That could be good.
Stage productions and stuff. There you go. Fantastic.
I'm going to turn this up. Okay.
Thank you for the comment. Watches the dog. Is he still on there?
No, his channel's.
Actually, we should do another video. We do like a YouTube video playback and just play one of our old videos on there and talk it through. Pause it. You remember that bit? Remember that? You ever doing that?
Yeah.
What were you going through your mind when you did that then? What's the clothes you got on there?
Actually, we could do, couldn't we? That would be quite funny. You can do reviews of old videos.
Oh, any videos? It's just like the THG vid review.
Yeah. Reviewing THG vids. How cheesy is that?
No. We either review other people's and then we just have like the.
Actually,
we
can do that,
Yeah, we just look at other people's videos and we actually give a commentary as they're talking and just pause it. And basically, it's like a diagnosis of a video clip. So we play the clip. So obviously, it can't be more than about a minute or two. Yeah. Otherwise, we'll be pausing everything.
Or we talk through it as we go.
Yeah. That's nice. Where's that from?
That's one of our videos.
Is it? Oh, that's from the Old Honest Guys one.
That's one of the meditation videos.
By taking this journey.
Somebody said the other day they reckon I sounded like that guy from Madness.
No, did he?
The guy that sounds like that.
Suggs. Is it?
Yeah.
Was that his name?
Suggs.
Something like that. I don't know. Correct us, guys, because I'm.
I will be your guiding voice on this journey.
Doesn't.
But you will be
no.
in control.
Anyway, sorry.
We'll sing My House then.
Eh?
We'll sing My House.
No, I don't sing.
I
don't sing.
Is it My House or what's it?
Our House.
Our House. My House.
Yeah.
Go for it.
No. Shall we end this? Yeah. On that note.
Okay. Well, thank you for spending time with us again on this episode.
1 hour and 36 minutes.
Yeah, Team of THG. I don't expect you all to see the full 1 hour and 36 minutes.
We're going to chop out the beginning 40 minutes because it was just trying to set this up.
Fluff. So. There might be some interesting fluff amongst it, but it was generally we were like a bunch of idiots trying to turn on a telly. So you don't want to see that.
Having our usual technical difficulties.
Yeah. But Yeah, well, thank you once again for spending time with us on the second edition of our Tea with THG. We've got the next one coming up probably in a week or so, whenever we get around to it. We've got other...
Well, now we got this.
Yeah, we got some fantastic ideas.
There's all sorts of ideas coming. If you've got any ideas what we can do with this kind of arrangement, might have to get another bar stool.
Yeah. So either side. We're already thinking about talking about... We were going to do a green screen a long time ago, but actually you got that there. We could just pick,
especially with this remote.
We could do literally a diagnosis of a clip. We could take one of our old clips from the past and talk away through it, and then take the mickey out of ourselves. Or we could find other people's videos and then do exactly the same to them.
Cool.
Or just help highlight other people's channels. So maybe we'll do that as like a part of the.
Didn't we do that once on the Camel Corner Ballad?
Well, no, it was a variation of that.
The 1 minute introduction.
The 1 minute introduction. The idea behind that was they would send us material in a short clip, and we'd stick it on our channel, so that we'd give them a bit of an intro at the start, and then let them sell themselves. This thing we'll just literally rip the gas. No, we'll go to someone's channel and say, right, check this out because of this or whatever.
I wonder if I can end on that clip, that Walk on the Wild Side clip. No, never mind. I'll do it
Walk
next
on
week.
the Wild Side. Oh, which one?
Dave. Yeah, let me see if I can find it.
Walk on the Wild Side, Dave. Type in that.
Alan.
Sorry, Alan.
Here it is. This is just the funniest thing I've ever seen, ever.
All these things are fantastic.
Clarity of thought.
Shut up.
Oh, not this one. This isn't the funniest thing you've seen ever.
Here we go.
Alan! Ow!
She's all neck and legs. Look at her.
Oh, I am looking at her.
Stop looking at her.
Look at her.
Ow!
This is a fantastic TV series, actually. This is on BBC One in the UK. I think it's BBC One.
Just keep a lookout. What was that? That was me zip. Whoa! Where did all these come from? You know me, lads. I can't weave with an audience. Alan!
Ow!
Alan! Bear Grylls. What kind of a name's that? Are you an animal or a bit of an oven? You went to private school, didn't you? With your mates Badger Hobbs and Gas Stove Squirrel.
At the Copacabana, music and fashion is always the passion at the core. Hey, are you filming me in the bath? Go away, man, I'm naked. You better not put it on YouTube.
Oh, that's not Alan. Steve, that's Steve. Steve!
That is so cool.
Genius.
That is the best video out there, I reckon, so far. So I'll just switch that off now then.
Let's just go back to your iPhone, iPod, whatever it is, and then you can it's just remote control. You can do everything from that. So that you just want to play Alan again, don't you?
There you go. Okay, and on that note, we really are out of it because I want to go and play that game.
Portal, yeah, sit down for a bit. Thank you once again, guys. See you next time. And like I say, we hope you enjoyed our little sit down with stuffing ourselves on pizzas, drink a little bit of tea.
Have a great week. We will catch up with you soon.
Bye. Alan!